Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Technical Discussion Podcast. What a brilliant football game between Arsenal and Newcastle at St. James Park. It was an amazing game to be honest, and I am over the moon because coming into this game, I know it's going to be extremely difficult for Arsenal. And at the end, Arsenal came out on top, which was really brilliant. Prior to this game, we've met 5 times in all competition. They came out on top 3 times, which was a really big record for them. And coming into this game, it's like a very big one for Arsenal because Liverpool had already dropped points yesterday, and any opportunity that Arsenal slipped again today is going to be very difficult. But now the boys fought back, and it was really an amazing game. I was really delighted that we finally got the 3 points at St. James Park, which was really big for Arsenal at this point of the season. First and foremost, I would say the I don't think I have any comments about the lineup because what we were all expecting happened today because we want Mikel Arteta to understand that playing a creative midfield in a midfield of three will go a long way in helping Arsenal to create chances. Imagine if he had stuck with that same rigid midfield that he always used, the game would be extremely difficult for Arsenal. On the other hand, he did the opposite, which was what everybody was expecting of him to do, to make sure like he played a creative midfielder with its choice of midfield. And look at what happened. Look at the amount of chances that we created in that game. An amazing game and an amazing performance from the guys. And again, there was something that Newcastle did today that they think would help them, and to some like extent, it nearly does help them because they overload the midfield. Do you understand? And they are trying to make it extremely difficult for Arsenal to play in the midfield and to play in between the lines. But on the other hand, with the level of creativity that Arsenal had in this game, we were able to break their defensive line with simple passes, which was something that Arsenal has been lacking. It was something we have been lacking, and what they were doing, what they are trying to achieve by that is to play and to launch the ball to the sideways and pull the cross inside the box where they have that tall man in defense to do what? To head the ball away. And to some large extent, that was really effective for them. It was really effective, and in fact, I would say big up to Eddie Howe and the players for perfect execution of that plan because if not that Arsenal were so resilient in that game, I don't think we would have gotten anything out of that game. And again, moving on to the moments in the game, as I said earlier, with the kind of creativity that we have in that game, Arsenal created loads of chances, which I think if Newcastle wasn't at its best today, do you understand? If he wasn't at his best, I don't think it will be a difficult game for Arsenal. But Newcastle is part of the reason why the game was extremely difficult for us because he made it difficult. He had fantastic saves in that game. Fantastic saves that on a normal day, it could have ended into the back of the net. Eberechi had two brilliant opportunities, two brilliant chances that Nepal saved brilliantly well. He saved it cleanly well in that game, which was really amazing and outstanding performance from Nepal. And we have Leandro Trossard struck the upright at the post. Bukayo Saka he saved his chances as well as Julian Timber, that header inside the box. Like Nico was really, for me, even though that Arsenal win the game, Nico could have been my man of the match. To be honest, he could have been my man of the match. But a little opportunity that Newcastle got in that game, Gabriel messed up, which he later stood up to in the last moment of the game to give Arsenal the winning goal. I think as a central defender, your best opportunity, all your responsibility as a central defender is to challenge for every ball, most especially inside your own box. Do you understand? Gabriel felt a little bit of touch behind him and he fell to the ground, which gave Wotamedi an opportunity to head Newcastle ahead, which was really poor from him. However, in the 96th minute, he redeemed himself with a brilliant header that gave Arsenal all the 3 points, which was amazing and brilliant. And we have chances for Victor Gyökeres as well. I think today somehow Victor Gyökeres played well in terms of his hold up play. It was really, really fantastic from him. But sometimes I think as a striker, your instinct, just take your shots. You don't need to dress the ball too much. There are some moments in that game that he was trying to readjust his body position. You don't have that time to do that. Most especially against a relentless opposition like Newcastle. You don't have that time to do that. There are some promising positions that he got himself into where I think he should have gotten he should have taken his shots, but he was trying to make sure like he perfect every touches he had. You don't have that time in the Premier League. You don't have that time. Just take your shots and play. Do you understand? He played well, but those are some things, those are some intricacies in this game that I think you should work on. You should work on in the subsequent games. And as well, Mikel Merino got the equalizing goal through a header. It was a set piece from a corner, a short one, and brilliant whip from Declan Rice into the box, and Merino flicked the ball into the back of the net, which was really, really brilliant. And again, as I said earlier, Gabriel got the winning goal for Arsenal. There are some chances in that game. There are some chances in that game that I think that there are some errors that I think somehow it is understandable, to be honest, and I don't want to dwell too much on it, which was the penalty that Arsenal got in the first half, which was later ruled out on Victor Gyökeres. In my own opinion, I don't think that should have been ruled out for offside because it was a clear goal scoring opportunity, and if Nick Pope hadn't touched him after he had dribbled him, it is tip of the boot according to the replay touch the ball. It is understandable. But if Nick Pope hadn't touched him inside that box, I think that he would have comfortably got a goal, despite the fact that his leg later touched the ball. So I think, from my own opinion, I think that should have been a penalty. And as well, but it was ruled out. Do you understand? And they were fair in the second half not to call Gabriel's handball a penalty because he initially touches the ball before Elanga had the opportunity. He had the opportunity to kick the ball, which was later met his arm in the head. It was really, really an amazing game, to be honest, and I would say it was a big fight from this Arsenal team, and I am really, really delighted with their performance today. Really, really delighted because we dominated every aspect of that game. 20 shots and 7 shots on target. Fantastic performance, to be honest, and I think 64 or 65% ball possession. It was really an amazing game overall, and I don't think I have a negative comment about this kind of performance. These are my observation and opinion about the game. If you guys want to comment across this video for the very first time, please do it, like and subscribe. And if you're already a please kindly smash the like button and drop it on the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.